Every holiday growing up, I visited my grandparents' house. It wasn't a large place, just a cozy two-story home with creaky floors and a garden my grandmother tended with care. I remember the smell of her cooking as soon as I opened the door, the warmth of my grandfather's laughter echoing in the living room, and the way they always made me feel like I belonged. But over the years, I realized something that made my heart heavy. Despite decades of hard work, they were still paying off their mortgage. It was a conversation I overheard one quiet afternoon that planted the idea. I was at their kitchen table, sipping lemonade, when my grandmother mentioned, almost casually, "We're still trying to pay the last bit of the house loan before next year." My grandfather nodded, rubbing his temples, but they said it lightly, almost as if it were nothing. I felt a pang in my chest. They had given me so much, love, support, and stability, and yet they carried this financial burden quietly. That year, I made a decision. I would surprise them. Every holiday, I visited them, but this time, I was determined to do something extraordinary. I spent months planning in secret, saving, and quietly transferring funds, making sure that by the end of the year, their house would be fully paid off without them knowing. It wasn't easy, balancing my own bills, work expenses, and saving for the surprise, but I couldn't imagine their faces when they realized they were truly free of that burden. The day finally arrived. I drove up to their house with a stack of envelopes, my hands trembling with excitement. I tried to act casual, as if I had only come for a holiday visit. My grandmother opened the door with her usual warm smile, and my grandfather called out from the living room, "Erkan, come help me with the garden." I followed them inside, hiding the envelopes in my coat pocket. We spent the morning cooking together, chatting about old stories, and laughing over memories that had grown sweeter with time. They had no idea what I had prepared. After lunch, I asked them to sit in the living room. "I have something for you," I said, handing them a single envelope. My grandfather raised an eyebrow, curiosity mixing with caution. They opened it together, and inside was the paperwork showing that their mortgage had been fully paid. A single line at the bottom read, "Your home is yours, completely. No more payments. Merry holidays." The room went silent. My grandmother gasped, covering her mouth with her hands, tears welling in her eyes. My grandfather's hands shook as he held the papers, disbelief written across his face. "Erkan, this. I don't." He couldn't finish the sentence. I smiled, tears threatening to spill myself. "You've given me so much over the years. This is just a small way of giving back. Your home, it's all yours now." They hugged me tightly, holding on as if to make sure I was real. My grandmother whispered, "We can't believe this. We never expected." Her voice broke, and I felt a swell of emotion that I'll never forget. That day, I realized that the greatest gift isn't money or objects. It's freedom, security, and peace of mind for the people you love. The look on their faces, the way they held the paperwork as if it were treasure, made every effort worth it. Since then, every holiday visit has been lighter, happier, filled with laughter and warmth without the shadow of worry about bills or debt. Knowing that I gave my grandparents the gift of a home they truly own has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, and one I will carry with me forever.